Way. Okay. Okay, the first group will be group 3.
Group 3, yes, now ready, finally.
Are you ready? Yes. One member only.
Maybe. Or can I just use this microphone?
Oh.
No.
Because you're recording the audio.
Okay. So
Oh, okay. Yes.
just change. That it doesn't matter. I can just use
Oh,
this
I
one.
know what's going on.
Testing. It doesn't work.
Wait. Or I'll place this over here. So it will.
可以吗？
它是这个 point.
Is it okay? It has no voice here. No voice.
Because it's directly linked to the video cam over at the back. So
you can use both. So this is you can use
just
both.
put it
maybe
over
better.
here, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I just?
Yeah. Sure.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Okay. It's alright. Hello everyone. I'm going to present myself today because my friend, due to her personal reason, she might just join us later. So this is our cooperation project. And first come to the introduction. Our target words are alone and lonely. And our target students are Form 1 students in Band 1 school. And we based on Lex Tutor Concordance. And I'm Vicky. My friend will come later. And the first part is warm-up section. And here we just extract some codes, daily codes here. We would like to ask students to fill in the blanks here based on their personal understanding. Here we as teachers would like to use some daily codes to check their basic comprehension of these words before our actual academic instructions. We would like to invoke their interest in learning these words first. And then we will provide them with the answer keys here. The photos are more direct. They can just choose and then mark their errors down by themselves. And then they will get their basic understanding here. And the whole class will check their answers here. And then the second part is corpus base and discovery. Here we just would like to ask them to explore the meanings of alone and lonely here, and then just take the right answer in the below squares, like can alone be used before a noun, or just be used behind linking verbs, or just used with a verb here. Here we just focus and emphasize more on the collocation of words. It does very matter because for the language learning beginners, they may be confused and they may make some mistakes when they just make a sentence together. And we would like to invite students to find more language patterns by themselves by using the online corpus, so that they can eliminate their errors as much as possible. The corpus, we just provides many examples here, just like here, it is some linking verbs. And you could see many flexible usage here, just like after the adjectives, alone can be used. And also after the verb, the alone can be just modify a verb here. And here are also some examples here. But if the students are not so, not so clever enough, they may just be instructed afterwards. And the same is used by lonely here. And we also invite them to check with the online corpus. They can see different examples here, so that they may just feel the different language usages here, and then they will get a better understanding of their differences and their meanings as well. And here are also the examples here. So if the children can be carefully read the corpus here, they may just find that lonely can only use as an adjective, modifier, or noun here. There are no verbs after you use the lonely, you can't use as the ever here. And then we as teachers, we like to ask them to summarize the differences based on the corpus. And before this column, it is very comparative. But we ask some question here like, can it be a pre-modifier? Or can it be used behind linking verbs? But as just the beginner, they may not so clear about the grammar terminology. So before we ask them to fill in the blanks, we will just like explain to them some the meanings of the pre-modifier and the linking verbs here. And then the column will be better to ask them to summarize their knowledge by themselves, and they can find the language patterns by themselves as well. And the second part is the meanings part. Because as just like ESL learners, we usually just like rely on the Chinese characters to memorize the meanings. But if more encouraging is that they can know actually the English meanings here. So they might also make mistakes here. So we also provide some examples in the short text here, just like put the meanings in context, so that they will get a better understanding, or not just like stereotype to memorize the words by Chinese characters. Instead of they can just read a lot of text here, and then they can get the better understanding here, and then maybe make a good choice here. And then the third part here is the extra exercises, because we would like to consolidate their knowledge here. So these multiple choices here are for building up their previous knowledge. And then the final part is the conclusion. We as teacher, we might need to clarify the English meanings about the alone and lonely here. And we also provide some simple sentences, but with different grammar usage here. Just like flexible usage, alone can be used as adjective or adverb. But lonely here can just use to describes a person's feelings, so usually it is used as an adjective. So normally, if children are clear enough, if they just like find some verbs here, they could not just choose lonely, because lonely can only be as an adjective here. And then we also operated an extended summary, is that like alone and lonely here are just a set of groups. Because a lot of adjectives, they have an affix with a or just with suffix with ly. A lot of adjectives can be concluded or just like deducted here. So after they fill in the blanks about their English meanings here, we would like to ask them about some just like some apology here, like asleep, sleepy, alive, lively, alike, likely here. So if they just can grasp the meanings about the alone and lonely here, they may also conduct the meaning here. So the last part is about the application here. We need to attract students' interest all the time. We cannot just like ask them to fill in the worksheets all the time. We should also provide them with some funny songs or other materials. So in the last section, if we have the time, we may just refer to the YouTube link and then ask them to sing the song by themselves. And maybe they can have a better understanding and also have a happy hour to learn the English here. So that's the final part of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Do you have any questions and concerns you would like to
prefer, I need to ask, do you have any comments about my presentations or about my worksheet design here? Any improvement?
So the audience first. The audience first, okay, all right. Personally, do you have any doubts in the design, some of the steps in the design?
Steps? You mean the final part here?
You know, I mean just,
The flow?
yeah, do you think so? Think everything is well thought? Is it clear and you have no doubts?
Based on my basic mind, I think it is enough because I have asked my friend as well. We just cooperate with each other, and we think
You
different.
Your friend, your partner who works on.
Yeah. But she need to attend the scholarship meeting, so she could not attend.
Okay. All right. So now it's time for you to comment. Is there anything you just? I know some of you already posted comments online, right? But not all the groups. Okay. What about the other groups? Especially these groups who didn't comment online. Do you have some comments? Do you spot something? There's no need to hide it. Well, I think actually we all have, some places which we can improve, right? Approve. Okay. So you have no comments?
I have something to say.
Yeah, please say.
Would you like to turn the PPT to page 5?
Page 5 and then.
Slide 5. Yes.
Yeah.
I think this part, some sentences including the alone and lonely, right?
Yeah.
I think this part, the sentence is not very close to the student's life, so maybe they will feel some confused about the sentence.
Okay.
Yes,
Mm.
you put two words in the same sentence, and sometimes, as for me, I read it. When I read it, I feel like, oh my God, I don't quite understand. Yes, what's the difference here?
You mean the difference between alone and lonely?
Yes. I can't find very clearly.
But I think that's the purpose, right?
Yes.
But it's kind of testing things.
Yeah. Just like test their level. Yeah.
So it's kind of a testing.
Because some students they are media, so maybe they have a better English level, and then, or sometimes they read a lot of books. Maybe they are familiar with the codes.
Well, in
I
this
guess.
case, I think maybe the teacher can interact with students. The students feel like confused. The teacher say, well, we know that you will be frequently confused by these two words. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe let's try to discover the difference. I think you need teacher's guide, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So to clear out any students' confusion.
Yeah. Maybe I can just summarize their confusion, and then I can give them a direct instruction, and also make the level down a little bit. Yeah. Thank you.
So other comments?